Week 46, oh no, we're on day 4. Sorry, almost tripped up there. Today, we're not going back to Acts just yet, and we finished James yesterday. We're actually going to read the first half of the book to the church in Galatia, known as Galatians chapters 1 through 3. Now, a lot of the authors are often, of these letters that we find in the New Testament, they're often writing in response to an issue or a problem at hand. You have to keep in mind that the postal system was not like how we know today. And so I can just write off a postcard, or I can write off a real quick note just because I want to say hi to someone. Now, you could do that, but it was awfully expensive. And a lot of people did not write. They did not have that ability, and a lot of people couldn't read, so it was sort of a mixed bag. But so the effort that goes into writing these letters was often because there was a purpose, a need behind it. In this instance, Paul is writing to the church in Galatia, a church that he had founded. Actually, it was a region of probably more than one church. And in this particular instance, he has gotten reports back that there are people in the church who are saying, it's all fine and dandy to believe in Jesus, but, you ought to also do works in order to earn. Now, having read James yesterday, we know that there are works that we are called to do, that because we're called to live to a higher standard because we believe in Jesus Christ, and he calls us to be better than we were, not through our own power, but through the power of the Holy Spirit. And now here are people saying, that's all well, but you need to earn. It's, God gave you this, but you need to earn it. Well, we know we don't earn our salvation. We don't earn the sacrifice of Jesus Christ. And what had happened is false teachers had come in after Paul and Barnabas left, and they started teaching, it's not enough. And especially for those Gentile believers, it's not enough to believe in Jesus. You still need to go back. You need to follow the law. You need to have a kosher diet. You need to get circumcised. I'm sure that went over really well. You need to follow all those things. And so Paul writes to the churches here in Galatia to say, forget it. It's not about just living however you want, but it is the fact that it is a gift and it's free, and you can't earn it. If we were able to earn it, we would have already done it. We wouldn't have needed Christ to die on the cross. And so Paul is going to emphasize faith and the contrast between faith and law. And this is going to be particularly important for those Gentile believers who had no interest in Judaism or any interest in the God of the Jews, but now through Christ see that that is valuable and important. But do they have to go back and learn something that has not been part of their lives? Or is it just enough to believe in Jesus Christ himself? What is your answer to that?